I keep mining every day, tirelessly looking for the thing that will change my fate. Finally, my persistence was rewarded. Seeing that dripping liquid, I can finally change my fate. This is a blue ink that I need to store. Nero, thank you. Thanks to you, I found it. If I take this back, maybe this time the pioneering corps will finally accept me. Finally out of the cave, all I can see is gray and black. The only color that you can see is inside the city walls of Shining City. Meanwhile, people with colors are celebrating. They cheered seeing the colorist appeared. Look at those vibrant colors, aren't they amazing, she said. Of course. And I heard they took down another giant creature this time too. He responded. People like them really deserve their title. As long as they're around, Shining City will always be safe. If there's a Shining City, there's also a Shadow District. This part of the city where people line up to get tested for pioneering. On the bulletin board shows glory of pioneering the Black Lands. Anyone with color can apply. And a family-like atmosphere. But it's not the case. Being thrown out and told to get lost is not what the bulletin board said. How many times do I have to say it? This isn't a place for people like you. Why, I even brought ink. What's the problem then? I proved my qualification with this. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You are colorless. People are born with their roles already decided. But sometimes idiots like you, who don't know their place, pop out of nowhere. Listen well, you damn colorless. I felt the heat when that ability landed near me. Looking at the burned place where the ability landed, he continued that pioneers you see, only those chosen, like us, can be one. Talk about pure discrimination. The weak can't survive in the Black Lands. Outside this city, everything is swallowed in black. You can't even see a step ahead. In that darkness, there are all sorts of dangerous creatures called creatures. TL. Wow, what a redundancy. We risk our lives to explore the unknown and find resources and treasures. We stake our lives for humanity's future. You could say we're true heroes. So for someone colorless like you, that's absolutely impossible. If you're colorless, then act like it and stick to colorless work. So stop showing up here and get lost. If you annoy me again, you'll really die next time. Finally silence. The only one who comforted me is my cute pet Nero. It's okay, Nero. There are still many places we can go. I've gotten used to this anyway. I'll definitely become the greatest colorist ever, I promised. All right, back inside. What if someone sees you? Okay then, shall we try somewhere else? I hope there's a place that'll take us in. Unbeknownst to me, someone is looking, like a peeping Tom. As I walk, I checked my book. Not here either, or there. I can only sigh. Another missed a day. Guess it can't be helped. Time to go home. Entering the house. Mari, I'm back. Kay, welcome back, she said. What's with that face? Failed again. Hey Nero, hi there, she said. Yeah, pretty much, I responded. Mari said. People just don't know talent when they see it. You're probably stronger than most pioneers. What can I do if no one accepts colorless folks? I responded. Still, you managed to bring back things from the Black Lands just fine. Your skills are more than proven, she continued. Well, it's only possible because Nero helps me, I said. Anyway, can you buy this off me? Wow, thanks, I'll pay you well for it. Really, I was running short on ink lately. It's been rough, she complained. Yeah, because of that. People keep saying we should increase the number of pioneers, I said. Our whole livelihood depends on ink after all. I'm willing to work hard at anything, but no corps will take me in. Kay, did you think about what I told you before? She asked. I don't know. That place seems a bit. But before I can finish, Maria interrupted saying, what are you talking about? You have to try everything. You never know the result. This could be your chance. What she handed is an S-rank recruitment. Looking at it, the S-rank course, I always assumed I'd fail, so I hesitated to apply. But could my skills really be recognized there? Kay, it's a great opportunity. Give it a shot. They said it's based on skill. You might finally get acknowledged. You want to be a colorist, right? You've been saying that since we were kids. We'll always support you, no matter what you do. This encouragement made me smile. Yeah, I can't afford to hesitate anymore. Dawn Pioneering Course. Thanks, Mari. I'll come by again, I said as I leave. As I was walking in a secluded alley, I checked again the pamphlet I have. Not much time left. I'd better prepare a lot. Then Nero started growling. I was surprised to see him reacting like this. What's wrong? I asked. What I didn't know is that a colorist is preparing a spell. Then he fired without hesitation, which caught me off guard. I looked back and tried to dodge, but it was too late. My back was hit, and I can only scream in pain. You actually dodged that colorless lucky hit. Doesn't matter. You'll be dead soon anyway. Nobody cares if one colorless dies. Before losing consciousness, I can see Nero crying. All I can think of is for him to run. Inside the color waste factory, I started to regain consciousness. I was momentarily confused. You're awake. Unlucky for you. You'll be thrown in there alive. When all kinds of inks mix together, it creates ink waste. It's deadly to humans to fall in, and even your body won't remain. Perfect for disposing of corpses. Who the hell are you? I asked. Why did you attack me? We were shocked too, you know. Didn't expect to find such a treasure in the Shadow District. A creature with the intelligence to follow a human. That's a real rarity. Nero, I shouted, seeing him inside the cage. Let go of him, you bastard. Scary. A colorless shouting isn't scary. It's pathetic. That creature could fetch a huge sum on the black market. It's too good for a colorless like you to have. Anyway, damn it, I was too careless. I shouldn't have let my guard down in the Shadow District. I've always endured discrimination and insults. But to lose Nero, my only family, over something like this. Don't mess with me. Fueled by anger, black mist starts to come out of my hands. My enemy started to feel uncomfortable and his energy is being drained. What? It feels like something's being sucked out. Shit, what a disgusting feeling. That's it, what a waste of time. All cleaned up now, they said after dropping me in the ink waste. We're rich, let's hit the black market fast. While submerged in black ink, all I can think of is how to save Nero. My body won't move. Am I really going to end like this? No, I still have that promise that I need to fulfill. I heard a voice calling my name. Kay, why are you just standing there? Why are you not doing anything? I asked. Who are you? Then the voice keeps saying to accept it. It wanted it to take back my color. Suddenly, there's vortex that absorbed all the black ink into my body. Seeing my hands all black, I ask, what's happening? I was inside the ink. After that I can't remember. No, more importantly, who am I? Q, I hear Nero's call. I looked up and see colors instead of people's faces. I can also see Nero, but in pure white. Nero, you're here. That's right, I have to save Nero. I stretched out my hand. Then, a black ink rose up. Seeing this scene, the two colorists got scared. They remembered that the black ink disappeared in an instant when K fall. Then something unknown came out. No way, this can't be, the green-haired guy said. They can only think of a creature that's about to flatten them. After the dust settled, the ink waste building is completely destroyed. I'm telling you, I saw it clearly. This big hand suddenly shot out of nowhere, the old man said. Yes, I'm sure it did, the officer said, thinking this old man lost it. He recalled that it ripped that whole area to shreds. I tell you, are you even listening to me properly? The old man complained. Fortunately, it seems these two are the only victims, red-haired said. Yes, they're B-rank Pioneer Corps members. Their reputation wasn't very good, she added. I just don't get it. What in the world happened for them to lose all their color? She continued. Well, that's important too, but let's set it aside for now, he said. We came all the way here because of the large creature that appeared in the city. Then an officer came rushing, seeing there's two important colorists. It's an honor to meet you. I'm the one in charge of the site. What brings such busy people to Shadow District? The officer said. No need to be so tense. We just received a request to investigate the creature, red-haired said. I'd like to see the scene myself. Can you show us around? He asked. Yes, right, this way. Officer complied. Standing in the middle of the devastated place, they start to look around looking for clue. There really are traces left by a creature, she said. We have confirmed the locations of all recently reported large creatures, but for one to suddenly appear inside the city like this, even if it is an outer district, something's off. Inside the city, the only creatures we ever see are the harmless small types. If a new variant has appeared, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. He cut her off. More importantly, how are we supposed to track this thing? What a headache, seeing the damage caused when leaving the Shadow City. Meanwhile, Kay is just regaining conscious after rampaging, still disoriented, but he can recognize Nero. He embraced Nero and asked if it's okay. Thank goodness. But what exactly happened? It was definitely because of those bastards. He suddenly recalled all that happened after being dropped into the waste ink. Looking at his hands, he could not believe what he's seeing. He's no longer colorless. How is something like this even possible? And why is it so dark here? I can't see anything. He asked his trusted cute pet Nero for help. Without hesitation, Nero transformed to a bright light. Finally seeing his surroundings, he was encircled by multiple monsters. He was surprised by what he saw, and now understand where he is. The Black Wasteland. And this is the Black Forest area that only B-rank pioneers and above can enter. They're already gathering and about to enjoy their food. Nero, let's get out of here now. While running, Nero warned him for dangers. Thanks to this, he was able to avoid ambushes. They kept moving. With Nero's guide, they avoided battle. More and more monsters are starting to notice them. But they kept moving. They kept running. They zigzag, avoiding all the dangerous locations. Only now did he notice something. My body feels amazing. I ran for so long, but I am not tired at all, and I can move so much faster and more nimbly. My whole body is overflowing with power. Nero noticed something fast coming. He tried to warn Kay, but being distracted in this place is a fatal mistake. Slow to react, he can see the fangs of the monster chomping down. Like other characters, they can only curse and close their eyes. The monster bit down with force, but only shattered its fangs. Both human and monster was bewildered by the result. The wolf-like monster can only hide back in the shadows since it know that he bit a tough bone. He inspect his arm, and it looked fine, unsure what happened. I was sure that would be a fatal wound. So this is the power of a color? Nero got confused why Kay is just blankly staring. Out of the darkness comes a humongous monster. A high-level monster with just one eye. This monster is called a cyclops. Why is a predator that only appears deep in the Black Forest here? Again losing focus in battle, the Cyclops delivers a Mike Tyson uppercut that sent him flying. Miraculously, he just received some bruises, but overall fine. But somehow, he feels like he can win. I finally got a color I wanted so badly. Things will be different now. I don't want to run anymore. I need to remember. That sensation, that feeling back then. Able to recall the sensation, he was able to transform to a monster again. Cyclops feeling it has the upper hand since he was able to hit Kay, attacked again. This time Kay readied himself and prepared an attack of his own. Like One Punch Man, he tore through the Cyclops. That one punch created a shockwave that demolished the Black Forest. As he soared to the air after defeating the monster, he was surprised to see a world full of colors. He could not comprehend why there's colors compared to black and gray he is used to. Without a warning, the black color covering him was suddenly disappearing. Due to this, he now found himself plummeting to the ground. The fall in that height produced an impact and a loud sound. This time, without the black aura covering him, he felt the pain. He is now turning back again to being colorless. So the more I use my power, the more it gets used up. Know if this keeps up. While he was thinking, he heard the voice again. What are you doing? Your prey is right in front of you. Hurry up and devour it. The color right before your eyes. You don't want to die, do you? It's simple. Reach out your hand. Hearing this, he tried to stay focused. He moved inch by inch, raising his hand. Upon reaching the dead Cyclops, he touched it. Like a suction, the black color was absorbed by his hand. The process was so strong it also affected the surroundings. Finally, his color was back. With this, I'll live, he said. Back at Shadow City at Mari workshop. Hearing the door opening, Mari looked to check who it is. Seeing an unfamiliar person, she greeted with welcome. What brings you here today? Do you have a special request? The person just keeps approaching her without saying anything. This confused Mari, starting to get nervous. Sir, don't you realize you look extremely suspicious right now? T.L. Note. No shit, Mari. Stop. If you come any closer, I'll blow you away, she said while holding a wrench as long as a baseball bat. Then the hooded man shouted. That scared the hell out of Mari, ready to give a good whacking. Still shouting and cursing, he removed his hood and asked Mari to chill. He said, it's me, Kay. She was speechless with mouth gaping. She could not believe that it was Kay with black hair. When everything starts to sink in. What happened to your appearance? She shouted. Mari is shaking in anger after hearing what they did to Kay. I'm so pissed, I won't forgive those bastards. They deserve to have their heads smashed with this hammer, she said with fury. It's fine. Mari, you've already gotten your revenge. Slightly calmer. Yeah, you got a bit carried away. I was worried since we lost contact. Never imagined something like this happened, she said. Still, I'm really glad you're safe. Yeah, sorry for making you worry, he replied. Surviving after falling into the ink waste, and even gaining color, is just unbelievable. But black, that's the color of creatures. Won't people see you in a bad light? She said worriedly. That's already in the past. What matters is that I got the chance to become a colorist, he said. I'll put off looking into other things for now, and head straight to the Pioneering Corps entrance exam. Thanks for making sure I returned on time. So Mari, could I borrow some clothes or spare gear? I promise I'll return it later. Mari can only sigh. Again. How many times has this been? She asked. Still, consider it an investment in a future colorist. Holding his hand, she said, follow me. I happen to have the right items for you. They'll fit you perfectly. Many aspiring colorists gather to take the Pioneering Corps entrance exam. They're all gathered inside the stadium with multiple stages prepared, as they discuss with each other on how nerve-wracking, because there's so many people, joining the Dawn Pioneering Corps and the Toon Class Pioneering Corps, which is the goal and dream of all pioneers. Among them, this Corps has the most achievement in exploring the Black Lands, and as an S-rank Corps, it has multiple skilled colorists. They're literally called the Hope of Shining City. The only problem is that many strong candidates have gathered here. The second daughter of a traditional color family, a famous bounty hunter, even recently rising well-known pioneers are here. But still, the one getting the most attention must be that guy, right? Gale Sword Gale. He's basically guaranteed to pass. I heard he's strong enough to handle rampaging creatures alone, but his cruel and violent nature often causes trouble, and he was reportedly kicked out from his previous course, yet here he appears. Why are you so scared? Even guys like that are nothing if you train a bit. They're all under my cut. What nonsense. Try saying that in front of him. That's a bit much. Ridiculous little brats, too disappointing. I expected S rank and it's just this level. There isn't a single standout. Well, at least, maybe that girl, Ellie Cyan, second daughter of the Cyan family, right? As the rumors said, she's decent enough to be noticed. I wonder how they'll react. Before he can have a feel, he was interrupted by the announcement. Candidates, the entrance exam for the Dawn Pioneering course will begin now. Wow, a colorist from the Dawn Pioneering course. You made a huge contribution to the recent large-scale creature hunt, truly. A colorist showing up personally means they're serious about recruiting this time. It's my first time seeing them up close, such overwhelming presence. S-rank cores really are different from the start. He started by greeting everyone. First, I want to thank everyone who applied for the Dawn Pioneering Corps entrance exam. Everyone gathered here must have come with their own goals and missions. Whether it's for money, power, honor, or duty, honestly, it doesn't matter. In the end, you need skill to achieve anything, and we only need the skilled. We seek overwhelming strong candidates to venture into the Black Lands and reclaim human territory. Mediocre people aren't needed, so let's start without delay. Look around and you'll have a good idea. The first test will be conducted in a tournament format. After all, the most important skill for a pioneer is combat ability. Outside the city is literally a world of survival of the fittest. Weak ones die. Prove your abilities here. We will select first-round passers based on tournament results. When your number is called, please step onto the stage. Number 126. Number 286. Wow, a heavyweight from the start. Poor opponent. Lucky me. Finally some fun from the start. I was dying of boredom earlier. How should I play with him? Gale was confused seeing his opponent. What's with that creepy guy? His stance is awkward, looks so weak. Whatever, doesn't matter. I've been bored keeping quiet for a while. Now that the stage is set, there's no need to hold back. That's Gale's sword. At that age, he can already handle a sword this well. Truly deserving of being called a genius. Ready, try to block this. If you fail, you'll get shredded by me. Candidate 286 was surprised with the sudden action of his opponent. He was excited and smiled, feeling that he'll be able to inflict damage or even kill his opponent with his Gale skill. Then Candidate 286 made his move and used a normal punch like One Punch Man. That single normal punch sent Gale flying, hitting the stadium wall. Onlookers are stunned to see the result. Gale was unconscious after slamming at the stadium wall, leaving a crater. Candidates could not believe that all that bravado. He was knocked out with just one hit. Candidate 286 only moved because he was startled by Gale's sudden move. While deep in thought, he did not notice that his hoodie was removed, showing his black hair. Other candidates could not believe that someone is using black color. Black is the same color as creatures. Can a human even have that color? So Gale's sword being taken out in one hit, is that also the power of black? Why are they reacting like this? Did I make a mistake?
After that small intermission, the match continued. An earth-colored fighter tried to fend off his opponent using his skill, but Kei was just like a juggernaut, charging in. With one Saitama punch, he defeated his opponent. Kei just keeps winning using the same move. Every opponent faced the same fate. One punch. Even the organizers are amazed by his winning streak. Kid looks promising, doesn't he? Easily the standout among this batch of applicants. On top of that, he's the first one, the first ever black holder to appear. Rumors will spread in no time, so this is our chance to recruit him first. Another member of the Dawn Pioneering team arrived. They were surprised to see the two team members who were tasked on a mission arrive. Red Hair is team leader Red. One team member asked, "What are they doing here?" "Just passing by," Red responded. "I heard you went to handle a commissioned request." "That? No progress at all. It's been giving me a headache," said Rad. "Anyway, is there anyone worth picking? You can expect good results this time. We've got the young lady of the Siam family, plus someone extremely unique. Lack? I knew you'd recognize it instantly. He even defeated a top-ranked favorite and is putting up overwhelming results. At this rate, you can assume his admission is guaranteed. Team leader, is that Kip by any chance?" "Probably, yeah." "A new color appearing after that strange incident? That's way too much of a coincidence. For now, let's keep watching. A winning streak with incredible power. With this strength, becoming a pioneer is definitely possible. I still need to be careful. If I overuse it like last time and suddenly lose my color? I'm done for. A sudden ice attack pulled him out of his deep thought. Candidate number 17, Ellie Cyan, also just finished her match, using the ice skill to trap her opponents. Kay could hear other candidates discussing. The Cyan family's color is always impressive to witness. Truly the skill you'd expect from a lady of a prestigious household. Incredible. How could anyone beat someone like that? Ellie stopped beside Kay, an opponent she might face next. She looked at Kay, same as her, with a winning streak. As they locked eyes, she considered it a challenge. On the other hand, Kay got confused on what she just did. Came the announcement, the first exam is now concluded. Thank you for your hard work. Since we're running behind schedule, we'll move straight to the next test. Those who failed, please head back and try again next time. Geez, this is tough. No moment to breathe. I hope the next exam is easier. Then, the next test is... Before he could continue, he was interrupted by Red. Wait. The second exam will be led personally by me. Everyone was startled. That person is Colorist Red, one of Shining City's strongest colorists, famed for retaking the Black Lands and holding the highest number of subjugation achievements. I heard his destructive power is so intense that even his allies hesitate to work with him. If he's in charge, there's a rumor no one passes. We're doomed. You're sure about this? The captain's gonna scold you if he finds out. Something about changing the exam on your own? It's fine. I get nagged at every day anyway. The test is simple. Just endure. Without any warning, he used his skill that engulfed everyone. Each candidate was placed inside a barrier made of flame. I recreated the environment of a certain region I once experienced. He said, it'll get pretty hot. The Black Lands are full of extreme environments humans can barely survive. Compared to those, this is nothing more than a warm stove. Simple, right? Endure it and you pass. But if you can't withstand even this, then you never had the qualification to begin with. Hot. It's so hot. This is supposed to be a warm stove? What kind of place is the Blacklands? Ooh, this is impossible. My ability can't even scratch it. All I can do is hold on. I heard he's been slacking on training lately, but his skills haven't dulled at all. Those rumors were exaggerated after all. Covering this many people with a barrier in an instant, his control is incredible. As expected of someone who's reached the peak. All of a sudden, one of the barriers is breaking. The red barrier completely turned into an ice barrier and starts to shatter. The red barriers the other candidates dreaded was completely wrecked by Ellie Cyan. Oh, this is pretty good. The Cyan family's power should have been her natural counter, yet she still broke hurt immediately. This girl might actually deserve to be called a real prodigy. Anyway, what about that other kid? Still holding on somehow. But he's not breaking through. Well, it's not like I expected much to begin with. I'm screwed. What do? I used up too much color in the previous fight. If I'd known this would happen, I would have pasted myself. Damn it. The longer I hold on, the faster it drains. No, my color's leaking out. If I show up colorless in front of all these people the way they'll treat me, if I'm lucky, I'll just end up as some lab rat. I can't just sit here. I need a way. Isn't there something I can absorb like last time? Something to absorb. Come to think of it, this barrier itself is a color ability. So, shouldn't it be possible? Though I still don't really know the limits of this absorption ability. Hunch, it's hot. No time to think. I'll find out by trying. Direct absorption, since he's not proficient with the skill yet. He accidentally absorbed the barriers that's covering the other candidates being freed from the barrier. They're able to see the process of Kay absorbing the red color. On top of the viewing stage, Captain Red is able to see a full view of everything. What in the world? Looks like we've got a real lunatic this time. After the SCO was over, the whole arena was silent. You could hear a pin drop. This wasn't supposed to happen. Damn it, I stood out way too much.
This exam meant a lot to me. I wanted to prove the power I'd honed for my family, but the emergence of a completely new color, something unprecedented. It was faint, but I couldn't help feeling anxious. I was raised to always be the best in my family, so I didn't want to fall behind anyone, and I couldn't risk upsetting my sister either. But that guy Kay, he was strong. Strong enough that even if I got serious, I couldn't guarantee victory. There's something about him that can't be explained by strength alone. What is he? No, don't overthink it. It doesn't matter what he is. Next time won't be like this. Wow, was that the black color's ability just now? The aura alone is wild, sucking everything in and all that. I can't hold back when I'm curious. Mind telling me more about black? We can have a private talk. Keep your privacy too. So the exam? I asked. It's fine. At this level you pass, right? I'll take care of that. Pass? Wait, so standing out actually helps me? Finally, I'm a pioneer now. Hey, quit shouting so loud. Red, you idiot. Doing whatever you want again. The exam's still going. Due to unexpected circumstances, the exam has been interrupted, but the exam will continue. Except for number 17, who broke out of the barrier on their own. The rest will undergo an additional test. Ellie watches as Kay was dragged by Captain Red out of the stadium. Getting off the car when we reach the location. I'll be right back, so wait here. Red's partner replied. Seeing the place, I started to get nervous. This is where I fell into ink waste. Ugly sight, right? An incident happened here not long ago. 2 pioneers who originally had colors turned colorless. It was a first. According to eyewitnesses, they claimed to have seen a massive creature, and not long after you appeared, the first person with black. Quite the coincidence. A power that absorbs other colors. A completely foreign ability. Looks like the jig is up. This guy, he realized it from the start. Can I run? No, impossible. He's someone even colorists call a hero. I was just testing you a little, but reacting that honestly makes it less fun. My job is to figure out what's happening around here, but honestly, I'm more interested in your ability. Whether it's the black color itself or the power you're using, I've never seen anything like it. Color powers seem simple, but normally they cannot mix at all. Yet your ability ignores all those complicated relationships. And judging from what happened in the second exam, you can't control it, right? Sucking everything in around you is part of that. I couldn't lie. I lowered my head and tried to find the right words to say, but Red said he needed to run a test, which confused me. I need to know how far your ability goes, how it feels, how it works. So go on, try absorbing mine. What? No, that's dangerous. What if something goes wrong? I said. You're far too early to be worrying about me, rookie, Red responded. Quit talking and try it. Black symbolizes the Black Lands, a color representing an ominous force that devours everything. Leaving such a dangerous ability unchecked, with no control device, is unacceptable. Depending on how it's used, it would shake the foundation of Shining City. And though people don't know yet, humanoid creatures exist too. If you ever face them, Kay, in the worst case, we might have to deal with you here. TL note, damn Kay, a whole assassination plot has been readied for you. Understood. Fine, let's give it a try. And if anything goes wrong, it's not my fault. Started the absorption process. Since Captain Red is no normal colorist, he did not expect the result. It's hot. Stop it. Damn, I can't control it. It's like molten lava is boiling inside my body. This overwhelming power. So this is Red's color, the one they called hero. It's sucking without rest, like it's starving. Still, maybe because it's immature, strong people could probably resist the absorption, but it's still obviously dangerous to most people. And what we saw in the exam can't be everything. I'd like to know how absorbed colors are actually used too. Suddenly a black color started to envelop Kay. Red was surprised at an outburst of black and red at the same time. If I didn't know better, I believe it was a creature. So you really were the one behind the incident. I've got a lot to figure out from you, but first, I need to put out the fire in front of me. Before you rampage any further, I'll have to subdue you. Before Red could make a move, he noticed that Kay was growling. These voices, why do they keep popping up? I said, shut up, just stay still. Shut up and stay crushed. Captain Red was stunned at the outcome. You suppressed it? Ha, insane. I really thought I was dead. Why the hell did I go berserk out of nowhere? And in front of a colorist of all people? I need to look into my ability more seriously soon. I was caught off guard because the power that came in was stronger than I expected. But this means it was a success, right? Haha, seriously, this is fun, Red responded. Good, that's enough for the test. Oh, by the way, you probably realize this, but I'm the one assigned to handle the incident that happened here. And since I've taken the request, I have to find the culprit. And right in front of me stands someone who looks like a very strong suspect. More people are interested in this case than you think. And since you stand out, once they hear rumors about your ability and color, it'll be easy for them to point the finger at you. Even if this is the outskirts of the city, the damage alone looks like it'll cost several $100 million. Can you cover that? Forget the money. If the city leadership decides your ability is too dangerous, they might banish you. Worst case, turn you into a lab rat. Damn it, there's no escape. Shit. And technically, I'm a victim too. Damn it, what do I do? Well, if you come under me, maybe I can do something about it? I'm in your care. Kay immediately accepted the offer. Listen to the whole thing first. I'm not saying I'll just fix everything for you. You'll have to grant me a few favors in return. Think you can handle that? In his thoughts, anything's better than owing astronomical damages or becoming some kind of lab experiment. If I can pay with my body, I'll do anything. So he answered, yes, of course. I'll do anything you need.
The Black Lands. The only color available is black and gray. Big and small creatures only live in this place. An expedition is currently ongoing. I've never come out this far before. Is this my very first step as a pioneer? Hey, black hair, seriously, you're making me nervous. Stop being a distraction and just sit down. Starting real pioneer work, this is exactly what I hoped for. Is this really happening? Let's recall how this happened. You want me to join this exploration? Yeah, I've got a spot picked out in the unexplored area, and it looks like I'll need your help. Don't make that face. You're not going alone. No need to worry so much. All the new recruits were set to join, so you're just one of them. The Corps will announce the expedition plan soon. Details will come then. Just be on time and show up at the designated spot. Got it. Now back to the present. When I bored in, these guys were already waiting here. Red's interference shook up the exam process, so to keep things fair, everyone got another shot. That's how a bunch of strong contenders passed the extra test. And top scorer Ellie asked to join Red's team herself. I can't believe I got embarrassed by this clueless punk. I just let my guard down for a second that time. Next time, don't count on being lucky again. When this exploration ends, just wait. I'll be ready. If Lady Lavian hadn't been right behind me, I would have crushed you right here and now. Just drop it. You'll be knocked out again anyway. You're wasting your breath. Kay's out of your league. What? She might actually get along with him, Kay thought, but it was shattered by Ellie, and I'm the one who'll challenge Kay first. She said, we made eye contact before and both agreed, so If you lost, just keep quiet and wait your turn. Kay's confused if they want to fight him or fight each other. Not sure this is all gonna work out. Reaching their destination, everyone starts to work. So this is the Dawn Pioneer outpost, huh? When I went out to the Blackland before, I always prepped solo. I had no idea. S-Class Corps really do things big. Supplies, setup, everything. While he was looking around, someone poked his face. What are you spacing out for? Mari, you came, he said, smiling. Hey, of course, I had to be here for Kay's first mission, she said. Nero's here too. TL no, cute Nero is back. Thanks for looking after Nero. Oh, it's nothing. Nero's my family too. Plus, joining Dawn Corps' expedition is an awesome opportunity. My skills are coming in handy here, so it'll be great for my experience. Assembly time. Everyone gather over here. As planned, we'll be entering the Blackland soon. I'd better get going. Please take care of Nero. Got it. Leave him to me. Don't do anything reckless. Okay, Nero, don't be sad. Nero was able to free himself from Mari. She could only watch as Nero just darted toward Kay. Nero used a special ability to hide in Kay's shadow. Mari was confused and shocked at the same time. She tried to call Kay, but he was already surrounded by other colorists. She could only hope that this was no big deal. Colorists gathered at the border between color and darkness. Get ready. We're about to head into the Blackland, and remember, safety always comes first on every mission. According to the scouts, Area 21 has had reports of unknown dangerous creatures. It's also where the corpse of an A-man creature was found, so it's extremely dangerous. Stay sharp, Lady Arancia. What is it? Well, Chief Red's taking the new recruits, left their assigned formation without permission. What? For real? Yes, it's true. Arancia is in charge of the site now. Sao, that guy again. Please, Senior, just bring the rookies back safe. Red's team started the expedition on a different location. Is this really safe? Our destination's different, so plus it's all rookies together. Why are you guys tagging along? I heard Chief Red only meant to bring me. Like I fall behind someone like you. Chief Red's training isn't something anyone can get. No way I'd let you have it all to yourself. Wasn't my plan to hand-feed anyone, but with me here you won't get seriously hurt. I'm on this team after all, so enough talking, let's move. Not long after, they already encountered creatures and the fight started. Ellie used her ice skills to destroy monsters. So this is the Blackland. The place is suffocating. Creatures keep pouring in. A real fight is nothing like training. Better watch my energy. If I waste it, I'll run out fast. Gotta move smarter, think ahead. At least I won't fall behind Kay. Only now she noticed something strange, so she asked, by the way, Kay, why don't you use a spoit? Even at the entrance test. I don't have one. They're way too expensive, and I figured I could do without, so I never used one. This information shocked Ellie and Gale. Both thought, what? You seriously never used one? Spoit is a must-have weapon for pioneers fighting creatures. To take down a creature, you mix colors into it with a spoit, but that guy took one down bare-handed. Gale couldn't help but quiver realizing it, and I couldn't even scratch him. Feeling helpless with the primer difference, Kay, someday I'll crush you with my own hands. Captain Red was just listening, but was glad with the development. Not bad. It takes two geniuses to get fired up like this. Things are gonna get way more interesting. Come on, Nat, we're almost there. Just push a little more. Let's finish up fast, and go celebrate. After a tough battle, Captain Red informs them, take a short break. We haven't even started yet, so don't relax too much. Take 10 minutes to regroup, then we move out immediately. Can't believe I used up this much of my color. That's personal ink, isn't it? A specially refined alchemical ink, an essential supply for pioneers that restores color and vitality. Since it's crafted to match the user's unique color, I heard it's inanely expensive, and he's just chugging it down like that. Damn, I'm jealous. Teal, no? I understand how you feel, Kay. The predicament of the poor. Well, not like I really need it anyway, Kay. What exactly are you trying to do? He then performed an absorption scale on the creature to recover. Since this place is crawling with creatures, it's like an unlimited supply for him. Ooh, all right, recovery complete. Hey, are you sure you're okay? Him, I'm fine. Really, I've done this a few times. You absorbed a creature, and nothing happened? Unbelievable. How could he take something like that without flinching? All right, break's over. Rested enough? Let's move. We're here now. Captain Red brought them to a place where a large pool or mass of black liquid nestled between rocky walls. A black curtain? What is this? That's the reason I brought you here. See for yourself. After charging his red color power, he fired at the black curtain. A direct impact. Hitting the black curtain. After the skill ended, no damage to the curtain, but it started absorbing the red color. You saw that? If you try to force it open, it absorbs that power and becomes even tougher. The absorption part is similar to your ability, isn't it? That's why I had a hunch your power could erase this barrier. Inside that curtain is the path to the ruins. In those ruins, we'll find the objective of this expedition, the Stella Fragment. I've never heard of that. That's my first time hearing it too. Kay was silent, since this is also his first time hearing this kind of information. It exists, all right. It's something Shining City is desperately hunting for. I'll explain it later. First, let's get rid of that curtain. Yes. Kay slowly walked towards the curtain. He cautiously raised his hand to touch it. Upon contact, he used his absorption skill. The black curtain started to swirl and gather at Kay's palm. Captain Red was delighted to see that his deduction was correct. The barrier is disappearing. Cap K, your power's gonna be real useful from now on. Oh, what, this shaking? Isn't it way too loud? If it's this noisy, the creatures will. Their premonition did happen. Hordes of creatures appeared. Creatures just keep showing up. Quite the crowd gathering. We'll handle the creatures while Kay removes the curtain. Captain Red sent the command to wipe them out. Gale slashed through the creatures while Ellie used her ice skill to decimate the rest. I was thinking I'd step in if things got rough, but looks like there was no need at all. They're new recruits, so I thought we'd have to babysit them a bit, but at this level, I can work with them. It's so nice when they take care of things on their own. So nice. While the battle is ongoing, Kay never stopped absorbing the black curtain. Something's off. Why does the curtain feel like it has power similar to mine? Is it because it's the same black color? If I lose focus for even a moment, it'll steal my color instead. But when it comes to a contest of strength, I'm stronger. Finally absorbed everything. This is supposed to be the entrance to the ruins? I can't even see the bottom. Team leader, curtain removed. Good. Nice work, Kay. Told you my instincts were never wrong. Curtains down. Clean up a bit and gather up. You don't have to kill every single one. Red's instinct suddenly kicked in. He felt danger all of a sudden. He quickly pulled Ellie and Gale from an incoming attack. That attack decimated countless creatures. What the? Gale could not believe he survived that attack. No wonder everything was going so smoothly. I got a report that a dangerous entity was lurking nearby. Didn't think that guy would show up. Looks like we're out of time to fool around. A humanoid person came. He looks like Kay when half transformed into a creature. Listen up, all of you. You're going into the ruins right now, and you're going to work together to find the Stella fragment. With your abilities, you can do it. By ourselves. Stop whining and go. He pushed Kay into the dark hole. Captain Red asked them to go first, since he would be facing someone on his level. But Kay still protested, asking what they were supposed to do on their own. Now that, a standoff between two powerful entities. Kay finally reached the bottom of the hole, but not a hero's landing. Feeling the pain from landing flat, he sat up. This is inside the ruins. Using the lamp given to him, he checked the surroundings. He was bewildered by the structures of a modern city. What is this place?
This was his first time seeing scenery like this. It was incredible. I can't believe a place like this existed underground. Then he heard voices arguing. Oh, you guys, thank goodness. I thought I got separated alone. We wandered around too because of this guy. What, you were just as lost? Anyway, what is this place? It's bigger than I expected. To think we'd actually find traces of an ancient civilization down here. Was it called the Stella Fragment? How are we supposed to find that in ruins this huge? We don't even know what it looks like. While Gale continued to complain, Kay thought, well, you're not wrong. If we search blindly, it'll take forever. If only Nero were here. Kay heard a cute voice and looked down. Like a genie, your wish granted. Cute Nero was there. Nero? How are you even here? Kay whispered. Ellie already noticed Nero. Creature. Her eyes locked on our cute Nero. I'm done for. What do I do? Now that they've seen it, making excuses won't work, Kay muttered. No way. Maybe it's fine, actually. This could be a good chance. I can't hide Nero forever once I start working as a pioneer anyway. If I show them Nero's actually useful. He called out, hey, come here for a minute. I've got a way to find the Stella fragment easily. Kay explained how cute Nero was and how it had helped him before. So basically that little creature is the one you've been taking care of, and it's going to lead us to where the Stella fragment is. Yeah, I'm sure it'll find it in no time. Don't talk nonsense. If a rare creature like that existed, no way I would know, Dale protested. I'm telling you it's real. As Gale and Kay argued, Ellie was convinced of Nero's keenness. Forget it, it's faster just to show you. Nero, let's go. Let's show this idiot just how amazing you are. TL note, no need to convince me. Hee. Nero escaped from Ellie's embrace, jumping into the air. It swirled like a vortex. Then there was light. This action surprised Ellie and Gale. Gale was gobsmacked, while Ellie was reluctant, as she enjoyed Nero's company. As usual, Nero guided them to where the Stella fragment was located. No way. A creature that follows people and has a special ability. I've never even heard of something like that. Where did he even find it? Nero says, the Stella fragment is right here. You can feel it, right? Then Nero suddenly flew away. Oh, did find something. Nero guided them to an underground place. Over there, huh? We've already come pretty far in. How much deeper do we have to go? What are you hesitating for? If you're scared, fall back. Who said I'm scared? They were going in. Walking in, it's like a modern bunker facility. It's more spacious than I expected. What was this place used for? More importantly, Nero turned in a new direction. It must have found something. Then a metal foot stepped on the floor, shattering it. The trio were astonished to see it. Yeah, it definitely found something, Gale said. another first time seeing things. They could only ask, what is this? A creature? No, it looks different. Suddenly it started scanning Ellie. It identified Ellie's color, hex code number 81CFF4, which confused her. It also did the same to Gale, number 70A97 color hex code. Hex code scan. It's checking our colors. Detect the color of the Black Witch. Identified as a threat. Beginning elimination. Everyone was caught off guard when it attacked K. Good thing K's reflexes were fast. He blocked the attack. Are you insane? Attacking out of nowhere. Whatever you are, attacking first means you'd better be ready to get smashed. Metal and fist collided, producing a shockwave. Tisk, why is it this tough? Seriously, what is this thing? Ellie made her move, hitting the robot with an ice skill. They attacked the robot from both sides. Even using color power doesn't leave a scratch. Is it because it's not a creature? My power isn't working well. K focused. That core. Inside it is that ink. If that's the weak point, I need to hit it fast. While the robot was distracted defending, K closed in. He gave it a liver shot, like Ippo. Unfortunately, it was metal, so it had no effect, and it countered. Damn it, normal attacks don't do anything. What do I do? Wait, right, if I use that attack that coats my body in black like last time, it should work, but it eats up way too much color, so I'll just coat my fist. After preparing, K waited for the perfect time. With perfect timing, he obliterated the robot. Losing its core components, it finally fell. That thing was more annoying than I expected. Being a scavenger before, K could easily identify a useful component. Oh, is this the core? It looks different from the ones I usually see. Mari will like this if I take it to her. But seeing K's new ability, his team had plenty of complaints, like why he hadn't used it earlier, and why they thought his only ability was absorption. While they were arguing, the door at the back slowly opened. They stopped and watched it fully open. Did that door just open on its own? Only now did Nero show up after the battle. Nero, what's wrong? There's something over there. I don't see anything. Are you sure it's safe? Is this like the curtain from before? After touching the ink, it reacted and began spreading outwards. Well, what? It's pulling us in? Damn it, why'd you touch that? Everyone be careful. They couldn't resist and everyone got dragged inside the door. That hurts. What now? What kind of crap is this? It's so dark, I can't see anything. Is everyone okay? Well, what? My color. My color is gone. What the hell? What happened? Meanwhile in Shining City, Eastern Administration Office, that damn brat. Slamming the papers on the table. Have you found his location yet? Where did he go? I heard he's out on an expedition mission with Red right now. He also told me to pass on a message. Stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Damn it, Black, he says. Black. How could he take something that dangerous out into the field? What the hell is Red thinking? Sure, he's a hero, but this time he's gone too far. When that creature appeared inside the city, we tried our best to cover it up so the citizens wouldn't panic, but the council is already in an uproar. They're yelling that the black tide has started again, and what exactly am I supposed to say to them? I'll just get chewed out and nothing will be resolved. At least try to give me something I can use as an excuse, Camellia. Heh, someone's in a bad mood again today, Director. Relax. You'll end up in the hospital again at this rate. I get that you're worried, but don't get ahead of yourself. Do you really think Red went out there without a plan? It's Red that's with him, you know. That alone is the most reliable safety device we've got. It's not like there's anyone else fit for the job. And who knows, if he deliberately took a high-risk person along this time, he might be aiming for some unexpected gain. What we need right now isn't fear or doubt, it's trust. Bitter. I know. As long as Red is there, the worst won't happen, but still, how do you even eat something like that? I don't get it. Camellia, focus on the conversation. Fine, I hear you, okay? I'm not deaf. I know why you're so wary of Black too. It's because of the Black Witch, right? Black is dangerous. It symbolizes death and fear, especially the first black tide the witch caused. Humanity nearly went extinct back then. Creatures appeared, the world was covered in dark fog, and it all turned into the Black Land. The tide will come again. This city has held back several waves already, big and small, but the next threat is only a matter of time. The real reason we're so desperate to explore and reclaim land is simply to survive. You got the report about the surge and strange phenomena around the city lately, right? And now someone with Black has appeared too. We still don't know how those two things are connected, if at all. But one thing is clear, for the future, we need as much firepower as we can get. Like Lord Luminous said, we need to use every asset available, even if that asset is Black. So Director, please convince the council. That's easier said than done. I'll try my best. Who knows, Shining City might end up revolving around that kid from now on. Back in Ruin City, what happened here? All my color disappeared. So why do you still have yours? How should I know? Maybe because we're both Black. I only shouted a little, so why do I feel this weak? My whole body, I've got no strength. Why is he like that? I feel fine. Is it because this is his first time without any color? Plus, ever since I came into this space, I've had this weird sensation. If I focus my eyes, it feels like I can see something. Out of nowhere, they suddenly hear voices. What the? Who's there? Show yourself. These whispers, I've heard something like it before. No, it's similar. But something's off, feels like something bad is about to happen. They all turned their heads to the location of the presence they sensed. TL note, this part of the story really gives me chills. What now? A creature. I didn't sense anything. When did he get here? Kay got nervous since it suddenly pointed at him. All of a sudden, images started flooding his memory. Cities being absorbed by black holes. Images of giant and formidable creatures decimating the city. Hordes of creatures being led by someone. A young lady directly looking at him, devoid of any emotions. He asks himself, is this a memory or reality? Who am I? Alright, then you'll need a name. K, that's your name. Go find your own light and color. The memory was abruptly stopped. What the hell are these creepy scenes? Damn it. But at the end I definitely saw Lumio. TL note, who the freaking is Lumio? K's sentiment was cut when he noticed Ellie and Gale shouting, seeing what's happening. Looks like they're battling their demons. They also got affected by whatever it is that caused Kay to see those images. These two are really not okay. And that creature from earlier too. This is not a place we can stay in for long. We need to get out fast. TL note, no shit Kay, they're both bleeding from their eyes. Finally, here comes the main character, cute Nero. Nero, you're safe, you're okay in this space. Haha, Nero decided to place your eggs at this time. What is it? There's something over there. Got it, so I just followed the path you took, right? Let's check it out, but first I need to deal with these two. Oh, Nero, think you can help with your ability. And just like Superman, Nero came to save the day. Oh, nice, looks like it's working. You two stay put here. I'll go ahead and check things out first. And so, Kay started his journey following the only light he could see in this pitch black place. Feels like I've been walking forever, but I still can't see anything. I'm so sick of hearing these cryptic lines on repeat. Then Kay saw a little light, like a twinkle little star. There's something over there. After reaching the end of the light, he finally found what they were looking for. The Stella fragment. Judging by the look, this is definitely it, but the glow and shape are different from what I saw before. Maybe each fragment has its own unique form. Anyway, I should grab it and get out of here. I really don't want to stay in this creepy place any longer. Upon touching the fragment, he was stunned by what happened. What was that just now? Did my absorption ability activate on its own again? It should be fine, it was only for an instant anyway. After taking the fragment, there was a sudden change in the ruins. The black space is gone. The black land really is full of unknowns. It never stops surprising me. Hey, you guys feeling any gutter? You? Kay, how were you completely fine in that darkness? No idea. More importantly, look at this, we found it. It's the Stella fragment. This is the thing Chief Red talked about. It's so tiny. All those colors, that's incredible. Just what is this thing really? More importantly, Kay, your body's really not affected at all. Yeah, I feel totally fine. Nero suddenly opened its mouth. Bam! Everyone was stunned to see Nero just swallowed the Stella fragment. He looked like a pufferfish. Haha, Nero, what are you doing? Nero, that's not food. Damn it. How did you even find that? Spit it out. Spit it out right now. Hey, what the hell are you doing? We busted our asses getting here, and this is what happens. Get your hands off in your... What the... Why is everything collapsing? Crap. Just run. We need to get out of here. Fast. Meanwhile, somewhere at the Darkland, a group of colorists are harvesting a large creature. Damn it. They said there was a dangerous entity, so I wonder what it'd... these marks. Could it really be that thing? Yeah, that battle-crazy bastard showed up again. Human-shaped creature. Sword demon. I was hoping it'd just be some minor territorial dispute, but of course one of the witch's black hands had to appear. Whenever it shows up, it picks a fight first, and it's cunning too. Such an annoying pain. There have been reports of creatures surging in several pioneering zones lately. Could it be related to the sword demon's appearance? Investigation ends. Everyone prepare to withdraw. What? But we've almost at the destination. No. We've achieved our minimum object. We've secured enough ink and raw material. I don't want to risk more than the main goal was to get these probationary members used to the black land anyway. This should be enough. Then there was a huge commotion behind. The red glow, is that Chief Red's? If he's fighting directly, then could the sword demon be there? A skill was used from afar, and multiple incoming slashes. Seeing this, she shouted and informed everyone to get down. She made a decisive move to rush forward. Since slowpokes are not going to... She jumped up and charged her trusted hammer. Arancia attacked the huge sword wave and nullified it. The expedition is over. Everyone, return to the forward bay. I'll go rendezvous with Chief Red. Yes, I'll lead the rest back. Be careful, Chief Arance. Without looking back, she flew like a shooting star. At the center of the commotion, Red and Sword Demon continued their battle. Every strike remodels the surrounding landscape. Every attack is meant to slay the other. TL note, we'll abbreviate Sword Demon to SD. So, SD decided to change the phase by using a spear. He charged and aimed the spear, then released it with full force that caused Red to get pushed back. Red, on the other hand, was able to successfully block the tape with his sword. He used force to effectively deflect the spear, but SD was not done yet. He charges again, aimed for Red's head. TL note, haha, Red head. I'll shut up. After parrying the attack, Red used a skill to burn SD, but SD was able to avoid it by jumping into the air. Nice lure attack, Chief. Now try dodging this too. If you can, that it. It was a multi-setup attack. Bam! Direct hit. SD came crashing down like a meteor. The impact was so strong that it created a crater. Arancia landed beside Captain Red. Whew, that was almost bad. Stop saying ridiculous things. I hit him squarely. But I guess that still wasn't enough. It's fine. With your color, we can handle that annoying bastard easily. Still, don't go easy on him. Good thing I arrived before you went all out. Because no colorist, including me, wants to see you fight for real, Chief. Cheese. Always knacking. Anyway, now that you're here too, let's break off another one of the witch's blackhand. SD is considering if he can win 2 versus 1. Then out of nowhere a voice was heard. They all looked to where it's coming from. Hey, stop pushing, I almost fell. Then stop dragging your feet and climb faster. It was from the black hole. Finally made it. We're finally out. First time I've ever been happy to see the black land. Never going back there. Kay stopped, finally noticing that they entered in the middle of a standoff. Without hesitation, she, Farancia, and Red rushed forward, trying to get in between SD and the rookies, not wanting to miss the pie in the sky. SD dashed to them. Gale and Deli reacted faster and drew their swords and attacked simultaneous. Fortunate for them, SD is not your run-of-the-mill creature. He easily destroyed their weapons. What the? A specially tempered spoit in one hit. I'm gonna die, they both thought, but Kay stepped in and took the fatal blow for them. They could not believe that Kay would sacrifice himself. Sadly, SD was not affected by the melodramatic scene. Gale was given 1 hit to the gut, while Ellie was caught by the neck. SD used Ellie as a hostage. Looks like he's not a full battle junkie. He raised the sword to Ellie's neck and ordered Red and Arancia to stop. Like a professional terrorist, he started demanding, clear the path and don't chase. He also asked, where is the key? Hand it over. Don't listen. I kill you. Red had a very serious expression now. He looked down, seeing Kay dead and a sliced off arm. TL note, don't cry, Nero. The hard-to-anger Red is now fully pithed. While negotiations were still ongoing, the supposedly dead Kay started to move. SD demanded an immediate response or else. Choppy, you damn piece of hand over what? I have no idea what you're talking about. She wasn't able to complete the whole thing because of what their witness. From behind, Kay slowly stood up. Noticing the movement, SD turned his head to look, and was also surprised at the, who are you? TL note, zombie.
How did he stand up again? And why? SD was confused. How is this possible? Does a human possess black? Kay regenerated his mutilated arm back to normal. Raising his hand, he performed the absorption skill. Caught off guard, SD wasn't able to immediately respond and was dragged backwards to Kay. Both Chief Red and Orentia were stunned by the development. Kay grabbed SD's neck like what he did to Ellie. He was anchored by the Adam's apple, helpless to do anything. Chief Orentia took this opportunity to secure Gale and Ellie from being taken hostage again. Damn it, Kay, were you encouraged by the black in the end? Don't tell me, did he turn into one of those black hand bastards? Kay's starting to absorb SD's color. It's stealing my existence. I'm not imagining it. This is definitely just like hers. So it was you, the key. ST was brought back to reality when he saw an oral fissure start to come out from Kay's arm. They were like tentacles with razor-sharp teeth. This time he reacted quickly and sliced off all the tentacles. I can't take him like this. First the limbs. He attacked with full force, producing grooves on the ground, but to his dismay, it did no damage this time. It didn't work. Kay held the word and cast the tentacles again. SD jumped back, barely avoiding being swallowed. He never thought that Kay was able to use this power to this extent. Being distracted in battle was never a good habit. He received a full hammering from Orentia. Enough already, just die, will you? This is dangerous. I'll retreat for now since I found the key. Orentia was shocked to see SD leading in a rush. Crazy, you son of a gun, you were rampaging just a second ago. Are you running away again now that you're losing? TL note. It's called tactical retreat. Red, he went that way. We have to stop him before he enters the depths. Where do you think you're going? Filled with fury, Red charged his skill and performed the Chroma Annihilation skill, severing SD's arm clean. The skill was so strong it made a deep trench. He is now in really deep shit. The Chroma attached to his arm was preventing him from regenerating. Let's fight properly now, shall we? Red said. I'll send you off, just like your comrades. With no sword and one arm, SD could only avoid the fatal damage. While running, SD said, next time, it won't end like this. The key will definitely be mine. Then he jumped into the darkest part of the Blackland. Red, let's keep chasing him. No, stop. It's too dangerous to go any deeper. We almost had him, but we lost him again. We can't be helped. We didn't come prepared to enter the depths, even with the light on our backs. This is our limit for now. It's frustrating that the Darklands basically act as their shield. Team leader, I'm sorry for becoming a burden. No, I'm just glad you're safe. It's lucky that we had no casualties after facing that guy. More importantly, what should we do with him? Is he still conscious? I knew K's power was dangerous, but to think it was this much? And what is happening? Is he absorbing the dark lands themselves? Then the black color covering K started to disperse. Did he regain consciousness? The next part stunned both captains, because this was the first time they saw the real K, a colorless K. K finally dropped face down, and the land around him was no longer black, but brown. Red, what on earth is this guy? Inside the depths of the black land, SD was forced to extract the chrome color that was covering his arm. He was now able to regenerate after it was removed. Then there was a taunting voice. What the heck? Look at you. Did you get beaten up somewhere? Should I say it's just like you to go poking around everywhere? It was Viper and her timid twin sister. Was bored anyway, so this is perfect. Come on, tell me, what happened? There's no way a guy like you got beaten up by some scrub. So who did you fight? Huh? Looking around, Viper got a clue. Traces of scorching heat on the wound, pure red, unmixed with anything else. You fought Red, didn't you? Hey, you actually survived a beating from that monster? But hey, why are you so obsessed with fighting? Watching you struggle is seriously hilarious. Shut up and get lost. But isn't he way too strong for a human? It's seriously annoying. Well, he's the type to burn his own life force to fight. So he'll probably self-destruct eventually. Hey, why aren't you answering my question? You noticed it too, right? That the Black Witch's curtain has opened? You saw it, right? Did you figure out how it opened? If you know, just tell me already. You know exactly what it means for the Black Witch's curtain to open, don't you? Idiot. Do you think I would tell you? There's no benefit in telling others the identity of the key. I will definitely take it for myself, SD thought to himself. If you make it that obvious you're hiding something, you're just advertising that there's something. Boo, what a total moron. But hey, it's fine. We were gonna figure it all out ourselves anyway. Yeah, you're right, sis. L, let's figure it out. We don't need that moron. Seeing him react like that, there's definitely something that opened the curtain. It's probably related to those city guys. Then if we keep moving the creatures like we've been doing, a clue is bound to pop up, right? Then shall we prepare to make some waves? Shining City, last bastion for humans. Inside the infirmary, Team Red is waiting for K to regain consciousness. He was immediately brought here from the Blackland. I'm truly sorry to you all. I boasted that no one would get seriously hurt, but I failed to keep my word. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility for what happened. I haven't changed a bit. Then or now, Sun Hero I am. Considering the survival rate of Erky Pioneers, we're lucky it ended this way. In fact, I think it's thanks to both team leaders that everyone made it out safe. Next time I'll get stronger. So I won't hold you back. There's no need to rush. Mari is currently panicking. She thought to herself, what on earth is going on here? To think I'd see the city's most famous colorist in a place like this. They suddenly showed up saying they were K's teammates. Since only K came back in that state, I was worried. But thankfully they don't seem like bad people. Anyway, when are you going to wake up, K? I can't handle this on my own. The nurse said he's wake up soon since there's nothing seriously wrong. You said your name was Marie, K's friend? Yes. As you heard earlier, you don't need to worry about K's condition. And I have something I'd like to ask. We're looking for a small creature called Nero. Do you happen to know where it is? Gale was surprised to see that our Nero just showed up. There, over there. You little brat, you finally showed up. Captain, this is the one that swallowed the Stella fragment. Do you have any idea how hard it was to explain after you vanished? Get over here right now. Nero jumped around and used Gale's head to reach Marie, nestling comfortably in her embrace. Nero, I was so worried. You were in K's shadow after all. I'm so glad you're safe. What's this? Something familiar? Is it just me? Then finally Nero spewed out the Stella fragment. TL note to good boy Nero. What? He spat it back out? Wolf, that's a relief. I was wondering how we'd get it out. A Stella fragment. We finally found another piece. To think how many sacrifices were made for this. It's dangerous. Ellie and Gale won't be able to stop it. I have to step in. K finally woke up from that nightmare. He immediately sat up, screaming. He felt awkward seeing Team Red staring at him. Where am I? Where did that guy go? Wait a second. More importantly, I'm colorless right now? Why? I'm screwed. How am I supposed to explain this? If I get kicked out again like before, he said to himself. Lift your head. Did you commit a crime? Why the long face? I don't care what you look like. What matters more is the spectacular performance you all gave on your first expedition. I didn't expect you to accomplish this much. I'm going to work you to the bone from now on, so be ready, okay? Welcome to the Red Team. Those simple words were the exact words he longed to hear. Yes, now since it seems we've covered the basics, the rest of you can chat. You have more to say. Then disperse. As for me, I'm going to see Lady Luminous. Feel free to do as you please until further orders from the Pioneer. Kay, I'm sure there's a lot to explain, but I won't pry. Do you happen to remember? What happened after you lost consciousness? Well, I don't really remember much from then. But in his thoughts, the Red Team leader told me to keep quiet about it for now. Sigh. All right, I'll let it slide for now since you must have your secrets. No, I'm serious. Besides, is there a way for you to run black again? It's time for Moray to shine. Don't worry about that. I've got something prepared just for a situation like this. Hold on, I'm sure I left it here. I've found it. I swiped it from the disposal site. Oh, Marie, you're the best. My very own personal ink. Are you serious? That's basically poison. Kay chucked the black ink like soda. Now I feel alive. All right. Recovery complete. Kay, this isn't enough, right? I have more in my workshop, so let's take care of it there. Oh, really? Thanks, Marie. Are you done with the idle chatter? I'm heading back now, Gil said. He stared at Kay's arm. Your arm, it's back to normal. Regenerating a limb should be a high-level ability only held by healing-type colorists. How is this even possible? More importantly, answer me, why did you step forward back then? Well, because I felt like you guys were in danger, and I thought my ability could stop it. Well, I failed, and things almost went south, but don't give me that bullshit. Who said I needed help? Huh? I know it. I freaking hate your guts. This outburst confused Kay. Good thing Marie stepped in. Hey man, what are you doing? Why are you snapping all of a sudden? He shoved Kay aside and left. What's wrong with that jerk? He's just leaving without a single word of apology? Don't mind him. He's always been like that. Well, then I'll be off as well. Sure, thanks for coming. Let's put our match on hold for a while. Marie, shall we head back too? Yes. Oh, right. Marie, there's something I want to show you first. What is it? I caught something during this expedition. I picked it up because I thought you might like it. Ta-da, this is it. Meanwhile, Captain Red is walking a long corridor to get to the center of the castle. After entering the center, where the colors are more concentrated, there's a person standing there. Red told her that he arrived. Welcome back. I have been waiting for you. It's been a while since I could bring you such good news. Just as you predicted, we are now able to open the Black Witch's curtains. Lady Luminous.
Back at Mari's workshop, it's just as amazing as I thought. This is exactly what I saw in the books. It's definitely technology from the old civilization. It's a device that uses ink as fuel. We're used to that, but this efficiency's insane. To think it kept the ruin golems moving all this time with just faded ink. The engineering is truly incredible. It looks just like any other core to me. Is it really that special? Of course it is. Even famous Pioneer Poor would be lucky to find something like this in the ruins once a year. I wish I could experience that era myself. A feast of ancient technologies that are now lost. Is it that big a deal? If it's an ancient relic, it would sell for a high price. You're not going to see it. This is why amateurs are. Kay, do you think a technician like me would pass up this chance for money? Obviously, I have to take it apart and study it. Anyway, look forward to it. Ideas are flooding into my head right now. I'll make the perfect equipment just for you. So as the ink is supplied here, seeing her that happy makes me think I did a good job picking it up. Nira, let's get going. Marie, I'll come back later. Right. Kay, wait a sec. Come to think of it, someone was looking for you. Me? It happened when I went deep into Shadow Street to get ink for your recovery. Some people I'd never seen around here started talking to me. At first I thought they were just thugs from another area, but they knew who we were and came looking for us. You're Marie, Kay's friend, right? We'd like to meet that black wielder everyone's been talking about lately. When they said that, I figured nothing good would come from getting involved, so I ran right away. Marie, that's dangerous. I told you not to go deep into the district alone. I know, but this time it was urgent. Anyway, if you see weird people again, just don't get involved. Got it. That's unsettling. Still, this area's pretty safe, so there shouldn't be any big problems. If their goal is me, they'll come find me directly if they really need something. After leaving Marie's place, Kay starts to ponder who those people looking for him might be. Phew, I'm kinda drained. Come to think of it, how long has it been since I went home? I should hurry back and get some rest. By the way, it seems like there are a lot more vagrants lately. If people who usually gather in the underground have come up this far, did something happen? Don't tell me a turf war broke out between the gangs. Kay asked Nero what was wrong since it suddenly showed up. Over there? Over there, something's down that alley. Come on, Nero. You know going deeper into the Shadow District is dangerous. Nero protested. All right, I'll go. While your instincts have always been accurate, there's definitely something there. TL note, Nero is still cute while angry. Maybe I should try out what I've been practicing. Like when I coded my fist in black, I'll focus power on my eyes. My vision has shifted by itself a few times now. I could see things I normally couldn't. If I can mimic that, it might be useful for spotting things in the dark. Inverted vision. Oh, it worked. Looking at the alley, he was shocked and confused at the same time. What? There really is someone there. Hey you, who's there? Upon hearing Kay, the person moved. Wait, could that be the person who said they wanted to meet me? If it is, I can't lose them here. For Marie's safety too, I need to catch them and find out who they are. What the? It was an alley a second ago. The entrance. How interesting. I wasn't planning on revealing myself so soon. You can be proud of yourself. Not just anyone can track me down first. Kay looked back and was amazed, seeing someone radiating with so much color. Who are you? Nice to meet your child of black. I am Celestia. Her whole body is glowing with every color. The only person I know who shines like that is that person. Then this person is the current Luminous. The very top of Shining City came to see me? Why? How long have they been watching? Then out of nowhere he heard the voices again. I want that light. The voice again. Devour it. Devour that light right now. Suddenly you has been encroached by the black color. Why is this happening? I didn't do anything. I heard about it from Red, but seeing it in person is even more fascinating. To think you haven't died despite being encroached by such darkness. Yet you haven't turned into a black hand either. The Black Witch, Nyx. Perhaps you have some unknown connection to her. There were opinions among the leadership to dispose of you, but I do not wish to do that. Seeing you endure without being completely consumed by the black shows enough potential, and above all, the value of the ability this child possesses is immense. To protect this city, we cannot be picky about our methods. If we can use the power of the black, we must use it, because great success only follows when risks are taken. Then first shall we have a conversation. She tapped her staff and released multicolor rays. Being hit by this wave, the black aura covering Kay disappeared. Huff huff, damn it, that was the clearest voice I've heard so far. Is that so? I am curious what kind of voice it is. Did you perhaps hear the voice of the Black Witch? I don't know, it's just a strange whisper. Ahaha, there is no need to be so tense. I simply wanted to meet you after hearing Red's story. Before that, I would like to express my gratitude on behalf of the city. Huh, what are you? Did I do something for the city? Ah, the Cellar Fragment. Not many know what significance this fragment holds for the city. Since you retrieved this precious light, you deserve gratitude, but that was my team members. Yes, you mean it was a result achieved through exploration with all of Red Team, correct? I know that as well. However, the important thing is the fact that you opened the veil of the Black Witch. Do you not realize what a tremendous thing you have done? Even a luminous like myself could not open the Black Witch's veil, because the only one who can open it is the Black Witch herself. Stellar fragments are scattered throughout the Black Earth, but most are sealed within the Black Witch's veil, and we are constantly fighting the Black Hands to claim them. So far, we have only managed to secure a few fragments that were luckily exposed outside the veil. I understand that, but why are you exposing this to me? I don't even know how those fragments are used. Just what is it that makes Team Leader Red and even you, Lady Luminous, care so much? I see. I should have explained that first. Seeing it in person will be clearer than an explanation. Do not go babbling about this to just anyone. Only a small group in the city knows of this. Kay was stunned to see the whole shining city and border of the Blackland. Wow, the location changed. Do not panic, we merely moved to where I reside. You are the first person I'm showing this to directly. Consider yourself lucky. Watch closely, the brilliance blooming within the darkness. Kay watched as Lady Luminous used the stellar fragment in front of him. Like a huge laser hitting the ground, it produced a shockwave. Kay saw it for the first time. This is impossible. The Blackland is being pushed back. Extra, extra, a new morning for the city. Everyone, pay attention. Lady Lumina has pushed back the Black Earth and reclaimed our land. Was that pillar of light yesterday? Really, Lady Lumina? I can't believe it. She drove back the Black Earth. This is a miracle. We've reclaimed humanity's territory for the first time in decades. Shining City will expand further. Then, we'll be safer from creatures, right? Exactly. It's only a start, but the day will come when we conquer the Black Earth for good. I wonder what kind of person the current Lady Lumina is. I heard she rarely shows herself. That can't be helped. She's always defending against the Black Earth and protecting the city's light. Anyway, what matters is what comes next. New opportunities pouring out. With new land comes more rare resources and ink. I heard a certain family's forming a new pioneer corps. We gotta go invest. Quick, secure a big share. Hey, wait up, it'll be hard alone. We should join forces. The whole city's in an uproar after just one day. Well, after yesterday. Only natural. Did you watch closely? Stella Fragment makes many things possible. Besides this, the object you brought back, truly extraordinary. So be careful. The Black Hands after the fragments too. Once they learn your power, they'll come at you relentlessly to capture you. But you do not need to worry too much. The city's been blocking their reach for a long time. So if push comes to shove, I will protect you. Still, it is a pity. I'd like to shower you with support if I could, but the city's consuming manpower and resources beyond its limits. Just to survive, I'm pouring all my strength into holding back the Black Earth, so I can't leave my post for long. You are special, Kay. People will either fear your power or try to exploit it. I'll try to prevent any unsavory incidents within my power, so you just keep doing what you do, pioneering, like now. Head back. I enjoyed our talk. Don't worry, I'll make sure Red Team gets properly rewarded too. Then, I guess I'd better get going. I've had my day of rest. What should I do now? Come to think of it, Marie looked troubled. Used up almost all her ink. Since I've got some free time, maybe I'll go mining, for old time's sake. Kay felt nostalgic seeing the building he'd always been rejected from. To think the day would come when I'd enter this place, the assembly hall, where various pioneers gather. When I was colorless, I couldn't even get near here, but now, I can enter proudly as a pioneer. Whoa, what is that? Is that the guy who got the black color? That's right. The first black color wielder. It was real. He looks even creepier up close. It is fascinating, but, looking at him makes me feel bad. What was Dawn Pioneer Corps thinking? What kind of abilities does the black color use anyway? I heard he made a huge contribution on his first expedition. Anyone know anything? I don't know either, but I hear the Pioneer Corps is going to officially reward him. How exactly did he catch Mr. Red's eye? Ooh, he really is pitch black. Interesting. What are you doing all of a sudden? You're not a kid. Hurry up and sit down. But I'm curious about who Mr. Red personally picked. Come to think of it, Arancia, you were there there with him. How was it? Is he as amazing as the rumors say? He was quite impressive. At the same time, there was an unknown element of instability. He's someone we need to keep a close eye on. Hearing that makes me even more curious. K of the black color, huh? Welcome. Is this your first time at the assembly hall? Yes. If there's any work I can do, I'd like to try anything. You haven't received an office badge yet. And could you fill out a few things here? For new pioneers, missions with low danger levels, like ink mining or small creature elimination, are available. Look at that color. It's truly disgusting. How can someone possess the black color? Is he even human? It's just ominous, unsettling, like a creature. Why are those retards making a fuss like it's amazing? Don't you agree, brother? Blackhead. He certainly is an eyesore. I didn't like him from the recent dispatch mission. That mongrel who just got lucky because he caught a colorist's eye. I don't understand. Why do they carry someone like that around like it's nothing? I hear he's a raw rookie with no experience. It wouldn't be enough, even if B-rank veterans like me join. Hey, follow me. We can't have a color like that polluting our city, can we? Let's properly purify him. At the outskirts of Shining City. Nice. Found another one. Raw color stone. I've never found this much before. I heard people were troubled because mining output dropped lately. Since it's used for fuel or weapons-linked ink, I should be able to sell it for a good price. Marie will be super happy when she sees this, right? Thanks to these eyes, gathering resources will be a breeze from now on. No matter how dark or hard to find it is, I can see everything clearly with these eyes. Though, I can't use it for long, since it consumes a lot of color. Nero, maybe there won't be a turn for you to step up anymore. But I finished way faster than I thought. If I go back with this much right now, I'll just attract unwanted attention. I should kill some time before heading back. Maybe I should practice my ability that I've been putting off. First, my main ability, Ink Drain. I can only use it by touching directly with my hand, and sometimes it goes out of control, regardless of my intent. Thinking about the future, I need to learn to control my ability properly. Oh, this is nice. It's a very bright and vivid color. This is quite expensive. Before he can finish his sentence, the absorption skill got activated and drained the color of the stone. No. Do you know how much this is worth? Don't absorb it on your own. Damn it, that was a mess, but I think I got a bit of a feel for it from that just now. Thinking back on previous situations, it felt like the more vivid and flashy the color, the more it ran wild on its own, especially when I heard those unknown whispers. Should I say it's a relief? I know the cause. I need to stay sharp so I don't get swayed by this power. By the way, the colors I absorbed, do they just mix and become black? Each color must have its own unique characteristics. Couldn't I use them in different ways? Come to think of it, doesn't black include all colors? Maybe I, like Lady Luminous, might be able to use all colors. Alright, let's focus properly. Remember that moment, the red color, like Mr. Red. Was it this kind of feeling? The heat that felt like my whole body was burning. He was able to condense something, but exploded. Figures, it's not going to be that easy. Well, I can't expect too much from the start. Alright, I'm going to practice just this, until sunset. Training over, and he needs to return to the city to surrender quest completion. Did I get too greedy? Took you long enough, you slow bastard. Kay was confused. Why there's a group of colorists waiting for him to think I'd meet the city celebrity. Here, nice to meet you, you son of a bleach.
Hey, you punk, try to keep up, will you? I thought you'd wandered off somewhere else. You've got no damn respect for a newbie. Who are you people? Who do you think we are, dumbbell? Like it's any of your business. Can't you tell what's going on just by looking? Drop everything you're carrying. Oh, hey, wait a sec. Looking at the glow coming from inside this sack. Are these color ores? There's a ton of them. Boss, did you hear that? This kid brought some high-quality stuff. Oh, well, isn't that nice? Did you get some insider info somewhere? You've got incredible luck for a rookie, but it's pretty shameless of you to try and hog it all for yourself. I suppose if I squeeze you a bit, I could find out exactly where you mine these, right? Boys, teach him a lesson so he doesn't even think about resisting. Leave it to us. Just fair warning, don't try any half-assed attempts to dodge. We won't be held responsible if you end up dead. Key just dropped the sack. Violent. Got villain. Got confused. Oh, what's this? Are you actually quick enough to take the hint? That's right, just stayed submissive like. He wasn't able to complete his monologue when he received a good smacking to the face. This action stunned the rest of the villain team, thinking that Kay would dare resist. You little shit, what do you think you're doing? No matter if you're a pioneer or not, there are always guys like this. Don't waste my time, come at me all at once. Maria's waiting for me, you son of a bleach. Fandango performed a backstab, but Kay avoided the attack, then gave him a Saitama normal punch. Fandango Boy reconstructed the call. Next, Banana Boy made a surprise attack. It's unfortunate that Kay caught the fist. Kay guided Banana Boy to do the tango, but he has both left feet and fell. So Kay decided to give him a fist-kissing face. Phew, if you covet someone else's property, you have to pay the price. Now, if I just take care of the last one. When he looked back, he saw a bullet fast approaching. With quick reflex, he avoided getting damaged. That was close. To have that much piercing power. Is it a long-range dropper? Tisk. Schmidt, you dodged that. TL note. Trying to avoid swear words. What a waste. I could have sent you to the afterlife in one shot. I haven't liked you from the moment I saw you. I used to want to join an S-rank Pioneer Corps too. It's not exactly a place just anyone can get into. But then I heard you, a mere black, got in so easily just because you have a colorist as a backer. What? The first black color wheeler? I don't get it. Why the hell are colorists so obsessed with someone who is such a disgusting color? I've changed my mind. At first, I thought I'd just break a few of your bones and leave it at that. But since my subordinates ended up like this, I'll kill you right here. After all, no one will ever know what happens outside the city. Finishing the long monologue, he fired multiple drop bullets, but K can swiftly dodge the attacks. To defeat the long-range player is to get close to them. He charged his fist and fired. Regrettably, it missed. It was a close-quarters battle. Stop clinging to me. It's annoying. Then he used a special skill that releases a wall spike, forced K to create distance. That was a surprise. What did he shoot at the ground? There's no way a simple bullet could do that. My color is crystallization, which creates ruby and hematite. Even if it's a common ability, if you apply it well with this custom-made dropper, I can easily create all kinds of powerful rounds, as long as I don't get bleached from overusing my color. Ammo is infinite. Compared to a piece of trash impurity like the black color, we're in a different league. Oh, seriously, that dropper makes this really a pain. Judging by his close-quarters combat, is he around a B-rank pioneer? He's a piece of trash, but he's actually got some skill. I want to try absorbing the bullets, but even when I cover myself in the black color, it doesn't block everything. If I try it recklessly, I might end up with a fatal wound like last time. How should I? His planning was interrupted by Banana Boy. Let go of me. I said let go. Boss, I'll hold him down. Shoot him. Hurry. Haha. Good job. Now just die. Since K is being held, he could not dodge the incoming bullet. Bullseye. Headshot. Yes, that was a clean hit, but he did not fall down even with that attack. Crystal Boy is dumbfounded on what's happening. How is he perfectly fine? Sigh. Seriously, I'm glad I was able to absorb it. That would have been bad if I'd failed. This is impossible. I clearly hit him in the head. You're dead meat now. You crazy monster. Die. Just die. All bullets hit their mark, but it did no damage to K. Why stop? Keep shooting. This is the ability you were so proud of, isn't it? K did activate his black veil. If you're out, then it's my turn, right?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're fine after taking my penetrating round like that. It doesn't make sense. You're just bluffing to look tough. You think I'm stupid enough to fall for a cheap trick like that? Even if you really blocked it, the inside must be a wreck. Nothing's changed. As long as I've got this weapon, you're still my target. His bullets aren't a threat anymore. But this is an ability that burns an insane amount of color compared to what it absorbs. It's effective, sure, but the risk is huge. If I keep using it recklessly, I'll run dry fast. I need to deal with that annoying spite somehow. I'll need something more if I want to get in close. Maybe I should try it too. Mind if I borrow this for a bit? What? Your ability? I want to try using something similar. K was able to successfully create a spear-like weapon on his first try. Oh, it works. I've only ever used my fists until now. With this, I can cover a weakness I've always had, an ability that crystallizes your own color. While I was absorbing your color, I got a feel for it. Anyway, thanks for showing me something useful. Crystal Boy was able to dodge the spear that K hurled. He retaliated using his spout. It's now a battle of attrition. I told you, it's useless, since we're already fighting. Be my sparring partner. K jumped to gain momentum to use his next attack. Upon landing, he used the same skill as Crystal Boy used. There's no way this is possible. He's using my moves exactly. Let's try a different shape this time. He created a black sword this time, making an upward slash targeting Crystal's spout. The makeshift sword is sharp, since it was able to slice a custom spout. This is impossible. My custom refined spout. It shattered from a single swing of a black. How? He wasn't even using a spout. Don't tell me black has powers even I don't know about. This isn't normal, you insane freak. I'm beat. Why is my ability so cost inefficient? I barely use it. Well, I guess it's fine if I get that much destructive power out of it. So, what now? You've got no weapon left. If you want, you can come at me barehanded. Not that it'll help much. Don't get cocky. You think I got to B rank for nothing. You really thought all I could do was shoot. I told you already. My color creates ruby and hematite. I don't need a spout. I'll just kill you with my bare hands. This time, he hurled huge-ass spikes at K. He defended by coating his arms with black color. He is able to defend, but it's not efficient enough. He decided to try reshape his black color to a more effective defense, creating a shield made of black crystal to cover his whole body. Confirming that the defense is covered, now it's time for offense. He rushed forward using the shield to block incoming attacks. He smashed the brittle crystal defense. He gave him a liver punch. Not done yet. He used a judo move, Uranage, slamming him to the floor. Dumb throwing a fit now. I'm already busy enough and you're just making me waste energy. How can a guy who just became a pioneer have this kind of power? Something's wrong. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, sure. That all you've got to say? You monster. Those words stunned K. You creep me out. Being born with black in the first place. Your power isn't normal. Anyone can see it's not. Don't tell me you've never felt it yourself. How can you walk around like nothing's wrong when you're carrying that black? Ha ha ha, that's right, you were never human to begin with. You're just a monster wearing human skin. You're not even a person. Hearing those hard-hitting words, Kay looked at him with devoid eyes. Seeing it, the man already pissed his pants. What are you even going on about? Weren't you so full of yourself when you came charging in? Now you want a shouting match? Anyway, I get how you feel now. From what you're saying, you're really interested in my power, so I'll show you properly. What are you talking about? You went after my stuff, so I should get something from you too, right? Let's make it fair. Kay initiated the absorption skill. Posing like a thinking man, Kay's now troubled because of the outcome. What should I do? At first I was just going to leave them here, but if I leave them like this, won't it cause a huge problem later? Right now, people just look at me with curiosity since my color is new, but most people find the black color repulsive or loathsome. If I steal their color and dump them, and they happen to die, and if that gets out, everyone will treat me like a monster that steals colors. No way, I can't leave it like this. I hadn't come all this way for nothing. I have to do something. There, I know you'd have some personal ink. I figured guys at B rank would definitely be carrying this. Hey, you, open wide. Oh, it looks like they're slowly recovering. Hey, you keep your mouth open too. Where do you think you're going? In Shining City East entrance, one guard noticed something strange. He was alarmed and approached to check. What is this? Why are they just left here in a bleached state? Did they use up all their color in the black earth? Hey, you there. Someone contact the assembly hall. Phew. Luckily it seems I wasn't caught. Looking at how their color recovered a bit, giving them the personal ink was definitely the right choice. This should be enough to let it slide, right? If the problem gets any bigger, I'm sure the team leader will help me out. Finally, Kay reached Marie's workshop. Marie. Kay, where have you been for the last few days without a word? Haha, sorry, I took on a request from the assembly hall. What's up? Did something good happen? Hee, you're going to be shocked when you see this. Ta-da, wow, this is, color ores, and this many? These were left over from the request. I brought them because I thought of you. Kay, you're the best. Haha, is it really something to be that happy about? Of course it is. Thank you so much. I'll put them to good use. Kay noticed something coming out of Marie. What is this? It's sparkling. It's the same as before. It was only for a moment, but I saw a glowing color in Gale too. This feeling, it's warm. Was Marie's inner self always glowing with this kind of color? Right. Marie always brightens up everything around her. Even though we both grew up seeing the dark side of the city, she smiles even when there's nothing to laugh about, and she always comforts others, even when they're in the dark. It really feels like a color that perfectly suits Marie. All right, I can't just be the one receiving things every time. Kay, come to my workshop. I was going to surprise you once that was finished, but I'll just show you now. Huh? What is it? Hee. Listen and try not to be too shocked. Actually, I was making a dropper just for you. What? Is that true? Ahem. I've been making some big progress of my own while you weren't looking. Besides, with these, I'll be able to upgrade your specs to your heart's content. Hee. I wonder what else I should do with the leftover materials. I heard you returned from the Black Earth. I know you'd be here. You guys, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you're here to challenge me again or say something weird. If that's what you want, I don't mind doing it right now. No, forget it. That's a shame. Gale was just focusing on his training to beat you. Mind your own business. Just tell the kid the main point. The Pioneer Corps has summoned us. Lady Luminous herself praised our achievements, so we've been told to come to headquarters for our rewards. What? Lady Luminous? This is huge. Hurry up and go, Kay. But you said you had something to show me. You can see it later. Anyway, have a good trip. I'll have it finished by the time you get back. All right, I'll be looking forward to it. Dawn Pioneer Corps headquarters. Welcome, we have been expecting you. All three of you, please follow me. So this is the Dawn Pioneer Corps. I never had a chance to come to the headquarters directly, but the interior is incredible. There are so many Pioneer achievements on display on the walls. Please, step inside. I'll look around later. For now, let's focus on this. Patiently waiting in the room is the guild leader of Dawn. See, you're the ones. The stars of all those recent rumors. Hello, I am Camellia, the leader of the Dawn Pioneer Corps. It's a pleasure to meet you. This person is the leader of the Dawn Pioneer Corps. The Dawn leader is known to be one of the few multicolor wielders in the city. To think I'd meet a celebrity I've only read about in the newspapers in person. No need to be nervous. I'm sure you've heard, but I called you here for a good reason. I was so surprised when that old man Red actually praised some rookies for once, especially Kay, the first black color wielder, who made even the city's leadership tremble with anxiety just by appearing. Since a good justification presented itself, I invited you here personally. She all of a sudden lost her professionalism after sipping. Bitter. Lavian. I told you to fill it with something sweet like cocoa. Leader, we have rookies here. Could you show some dignity? Ahem. Anyway, now that we've had our introductions, let's get to the point. I'm going to deliver the rewards for your recent pioneering mission. First, take these. These are Pioneer personal safes issued by the higher-ups. I've recorded your wages and bonuses for this mission, so go ahead and check. Since our Dawn Pioneer Corps guarantees the credit, you can withdraw the money from any bank in the city. For poor boys like Gale and Kay, they're speechless to see the amount. Is this amount for real? With this much, I could easily buy a house. And these are C-rank Pioneer badges, which are exceptionally issued for rookies. Since you've shown clear results in skill, we've decided to skip the probationary period. They'll be useful for receiving various benefits in the city as well as the assembly hall, so use them well. And finally, the Color Workshop has agreed to personally manufacture custom spites of your choice. Is that really true? Even for nobles, the Color Workshop is a hard place to get an appointment. Fufu, our Dawn Pioneer Corps is one of the Color Workshop's VIPs. Besides, didn't you say your spites were broken? The Color Workshop is a vital place that handles all the equipment for the colorists. You will be issued spodis from the finest workshop in Shining City. You know the location, right? You'll find it easily if you go to the Lumina district later. This is truly a great reward. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I love it. It's a bit late, but I officially welcome you to our Pioneer family. We will continue to support you generously. To stand against the Black Earth, we always need strong forces. And as you might have guessed, I'll tell you now that the fragment you brought back recently is a truly, truly important item, directly linked to the survival of Shining City. Well then, I look forward to your future activities, our little ones. Kay was spodis of after leaving Dawn headquarters. Nero, it seems like nothing but good things are happening today, right? I never dreamed I'd be promoted to C rank this quickly. I really made the right choice becoming a pioneer. I wonder if Marie will be happy when I tell her what happened today. Huh? The door is open. Marie? The place was completely trashed. In a military camp temporarily built outside of Shining City. This is located on the east side of Shining City. Massive invasion of Black Earth creatures. All the units assemble. Focus your attacks on the big one first. How long is this anomaly going to last? Don't lower your guard. They just keep coming. Perched atop the rock, someone gazes down, amused by the chaos unfolding below. Ahaha. That's it. Keep struggling like that. Honestly, if you couldn't even hold this much, I'd be disappointed. Yeah, this is still way too weak. The waves the Black Witch supposedly caused were definitely not this pathetic. Luring small fry like this over and over is just a waste of time. If we're going to bring down that disgusting city, we need something more decisive. Yeah, I'll have to go back inside one more time. Going into the city? What nonsense is that? Planning to die? Ahaha. What are you talking about? You really don't remember anything, do you? You're so dumb. Well, it's not like it hurts you to know it, guess. Underneath Shining City, there are paths that connect straight to the Black Land. They're narrow, but still. And down there, we found something pretty useful. Ever heard of Undercity, I wonder? Back to Kay's predicament. He rushed inside to look for her. Marie, where are you? He checked every room and couldn't find her. She's not in the workshop either. Did someone kidnap her? Who would do this? If something like that time happens again, Kay's already being swallowed by the darkness. Good thing cute Nero is here to save the day again. He pulled him back to reality. Nero jumped on top the workbench. He showed Kay the dropper that Marie was working on. The custom dropper Marie mentioned. If Nero's pointing at that right now, don't tell me. He used the skill Inverted Sight and found clues. Just as I thought, it's the same color I saw shining for Marie. You were looking at this trail, huh? I should follow it. More than anything, I'm worried if Marie is safe right now. Okay, calm down. Times like this are exactly when I need to set my emotions aside. The kidnappers are definitely those guys, that unknown group that was after me. They're using Marie as hostage to lure me out. Trash of this city. You're the ones who picked a fight with me first. Marie, just hang on a little longer. I'll come find you soon. He picked up the spites that Marie made for him. I'll put it to good use. It locked into his arm and the core starts to fill with black ink. It fits perfectly. My efficiency's way up. I can feel it right away. With this, even if the fight drags on, I'll be fine. I get now why pioneers are so obsessed with spites. Let's go, Nero. We're going to find Marie. Kay started the rescue mission. He followed the trail where Marie was taken, leading him deep into the alleyways. Looks like this is as far as I can track the color. An entrance leading underground. There's another one this close by, so that's why the number of vagrants suddenly increased back then. He then heard a sudden laugh from behind. Haha, see? I told you I was right. Good thing we waited. Seeing a group of thugs approaching, he remembered beating 2 of them. Hey, you didn't forget my face already, did you? We're not exactly on friendly terms, but we've still got unfinished business, don't we? Where's Marie? Kay asked. indifferent to the monologue. Like I'd tell you, bastard. Think I'll just answer because you ask nicely? Worry about yourself first. I don't really remember exactly what trick you pulled last time, but I do remember you turning me into a wreck. Do you have any idea what I went through? I had to bust my ass at the very bottom of the organization just to get a bit of my color back. I survived by clinging to the thought of getting revenge on you someday. You know how long I've been waiting for this. Heh. Anyway, Lord Blanc only told us to bring you. No one said you had to be in one piece, so this is actually perfect. I'm going to pay you back for the last time, with interest. All of you, attack at once. Using Kitspoits for the first time, he created a knife. I didn't plan on wasting time here. Trash, rotten to the core, doesn't deserve mercy. The first contender performed a forward thrust. He avoided it easily. He countered with a triple hit combo. He rushed forward and treated them all the same way, so no one gets jealous. Seeing the spiraling out of control, he used the same attack when K was weak. K just casually blocked it and kept moving forward. He caught the green boy by the throat and slammed him to the wall. Compared to last time, the situation's a lot different, isn't it? Honestly, I don't like hurting people, but scum who kidnap innocent people, a different story. No need to hold back. Some of you might spend the rest of your lives crippled or never walk again, but you brought this on yourselves. Just be grateful you're still alive. Come to think of it, you called yourself a pioneer too, didn't you? Doing garbage like this and calling yourself a pioneer? You're disgusting. People like you don't deserve the blessing of light. Without hesitation, K performed absorption to drain his color. You're coming with me. I'll need someone to guide me down below. K jumped into the big hall. Never thought I'd be back here again. Undercity. Undercity in the alleyway. K pushed Green Boy and told him to move faster. You'd better not try anything stupid. He can only keep his anger controlled. You think he'll be safe after messing with the though? You won't last on your own. Now that you've been marked by us, your life is over. Still continuing to monologue, K grabbed Green Boy by the throat. Since your mouth is still moving, it seems you haven't grasped the situation. Shut up and lead the way, before I kill you. If Marie gets hurt, you'd better be prepared. They continue walking to the streets of Undercity. This place hasn't changed a bit. The subterranean city. A city where luminous light never reaches, like the shadow under a table. That's why it's essentially a home for gangs. In this lawless wasteland, countless colorless people work in the underground mines, because it's the only way they can survive. And in this place, I met Marie for the first time. Damn it, this wretched brat. Fine, enjoy it while you can. My goal was to bring you to the base anyway, walking straight to its death. What a beast. Soon, he'll reach your grave. You finally arrived. I thought I'd die of boredom waiting. Wow, is he really black? What a depressing color. I can't even tell it apart from the ore. Did you fall into a barrel of oil or something? Hehehe. The black has finally arrived. Team leader, I brought the guy just like you asked. You lost your color again. I believe I told you, the colorless are useless. I'm sorry, but it was unavoidable. The opportunity has passed, which means you're no longer useful. It ends here. Poor henchmen, they always end up miserable. I wasted time on trash. You people haven't changed at all. Now that I'm here, tell me, where is Marie? Ha ha ha, don't you get it? Think carefully about who's actually in control here. That's why you should have thought twice before coming here. If you keep acting so hostile, it'll only get harder to find that girl, you know. Even if she's just some shitty colorless person, it's not like she's completely useless. Well, who knows what might have happened to her. Hehehe. Right, I'll just break everything. Completely angered, he immediately used his spores. He created a huge fist shape. What is this? He jumped into the air and charged at Maroon Boy. He smashed his fist to the ground, creating a huge shockwave. Meanwhile, someone called for the manager. What is it? It's a disaster. That black kid we were supposed to capture is causing absolute chaos. You have to see this. Block him. I said block him, you bastards. Hold out until that person arrives. K is rampaging all over the place. Ku, is this guy a monster? What's going on here? What do you think you're doing? Oh, you're here. It's the Orange Boy manager. I was wondering why it was so noisy. You can't even capture a single black. The reputation of our shadow, which rules the subterranean city, is in tatters. You're all useless. That guy, he's strong. Haha, now you're dead. This guy used to be an A-rank pioneer. No matter how strong you are, you're no match for a true fighter. You should have listened to me while I was being nice. It's too late now. Suddenly Orange Boy rushed in. He performed the first strike, but K was able to successfully dodge it. He charged his fist and performed normal punch combos. Orange Boy only laughed it off and said, hey, you think you're good? Now it's my turn. Orange Boy's punch accelerated. Bam! K was hit and was sent crashing to the wall. Good thing K was able to raise his arms to block the punch. Feeling confident, he rushed again and performed a straight punch, in which K is able to dodge again. This time, K reached out his hand. Once he made contact, he used the ink drain skill. What is this? It feels like something inside of me is being drained. Orange Boy used a Super Saiyan skill to push K back. Who do you think you're fighting? Stop with the tricks, Black. I don't know what variables might be at play, so I'll have to get serious. Whew. It'll be hard to control my strength, because it's been a while since I last used my color power. Not enough. My fighting style so far hasn't been enough. I need to be more efficient. I need a more lethal weapon to pierce him. Black color starts to rush out of him. Seeing this for the first time, Orange Boy felt uneasy. What is this? I've never felt something so chilling. Is this the power of the blacks? This time, K used another skill, Black Arsenal. Undercity is currently in chaos. Due to the ensuing battle, K relentlessly charging at Orange Boy. Damn it, how annoying. What kind of ridiculous ability is this? After breaking a weapon, K just picks up one. He positions himself to strike Orange Boy. Orange Boy can do nothing but defend from K's relentless assault. This time, K picked up an axe and pursued. Orange Boy raised his arm, successfully blocked the attack, but K is not yet done. He used the staff in his other hand to attack. This time, K successfully hit the unprotected part, the head. This brat, he's only aiming for my head. Picking up the newly created daggers, he performed combo attack. He's tearing through the reinforced body like it's nothing. Even if they break easily, every one of them is as dangerous as an ink drain. Damn it, I'm an executive of the shadow. I can't be beaten by this brat. How dare a black like you? I don't care what Blank said anymore. Just die. Angle of destruction. Orange Boy used a skill in close range, pushing K back to the wall. The skill is powerful enough to pass through multiple buildings. It dragged K until the momentum finally stopped. Orange Boy is currently towering over K, but to his surprise, K was holding Orange Boy's arm the whole time. Orange Boy was confused on how K was able to block the attack. Nevertheless, no time to think, since K already performed the absorption skill. What is this? My color is being drained. He can do more than just create weapons. How many abilities does he have? It doesn't matter if I use my color just once. Suddenly, he can only see with his right eye. He starts to panic. K covered his right eye with black ink. Not missing this opportunity, he went to his blind side and gave him a Mike Tyson uppercut. Falling down, no referee needed for the count. Ugh, my strength is fading. Why? How am I dying like this? Is it because he's a black? You little brat, using that blackness like poison. So what? K responded, devoid of any emotions. What should I fight fair? Now you won't be able to resist while I absorb you, will you? Seeing what's happening, Maroon Boy starts to panic. The manager was defeated. TL note. Where is your freaking bravado now? Yeah, you damn monster. A former A-rank pioneer is now reduced to become colorless. K looked at Maroon Boy. Your turn. Slowly, Marie starts to regain consciousness. My head. She stood up and looked around. Where am I? Then someone asked, are you awake? I've been waiting for you. Who are you? It's interesting. Who would have thought a colorless guy would get this much attention? Did his color manifest late? I heard that's extremely rare. But this guy, what's with that expression? It's like he actually has emotions. The K I knew barely seemed human. That voice, could it be Blank? As expected, you remember. Yes, Marie, it's been a long time, hasn't it? You didn't die back then. Haha, it was close. I thought I'd be crushed when everything collapsed. I was lucky to survive. Haha, to think we'd meet again like this. Life is unpredictable, isn't it? Don't you remember the past? I still remember everything, because you two were special to me. My very first lab rats. I barely survived that day, but now I'm successful, you know? I was even recognized by the boss. Now I'm an executive of the shadow. Now, don't just stand there. Come on, I have so much to show you, how much my research has progressed. This maniac has been using humans and children for his experiments. He also has black creatures in cages. No, I can't believe this horrible place still exists. Lord Blank, here is the latest extract. Perfect timing. Shall we see how it turned out this time? Are you doing the same thing as before? Of course. Just the thought of not using something so incredible would be a crime. Welcome back, Marie, to my new extraction system. The ensuing battle is causing huge destruction to the already dilapidated underground city. The poor residents can only run to avoid getting caught in the crossfire. Damn it. The gang thugs are going crazy again. Everyone run before you get caught up in this. What they don't know is that there's no gang violence. Only K violence. Cleaning out the rest of the so-called trash, he finally arrived at the beast entrance of the Shadow Gang. This is where they took Marie. Yeah, the girl you're looking for should definitely be in there. Can I go now? I did everything you asked. K gave him a casual punch, sending him hurling to the wall. Being drained of his colors, he now just like a normal average Joe. Nero, show me which direction Marie is in. You can do that, right? TL note. Why are you teasing our cute Nero? Thanks as always. Seeing K arrived at their doorsteps, they decided to call in the welcoming party. I don't have time to deal with small fry one by one. The longer this drags on, the more danger Marie is in. And I've already got the useful technique in mind. I'm breaking through in one shot, using Orange Boy's technique. Kay decided to remodel the place and create his own door. Someone stop that crazy interior designer inside the lab. You're insane. What is wrong with you? Why do you keep doing things like this? What's the matter, Marie? Why are you so upset? There's no need to be so on edge. I only feel gratitude toward all of you. Thanks to you all becoming test subjects back then, my research finally saw the light. Oh, look over there. An extraction is in progress right now. Seeing it firsthand is better than any explanation I could give, right? A man is being forced to enter the extraction room. Shut up and get in there. Stop. I don't want to go inside. Please, save me. Locking, slamming the door from the outside. The extraction device starts the process. The victim's color starts to flow to the glass tube and collected in a transparent bottle as container. Nothing's changed at all. It's exactly the same horrific sight as before. See? Just look at that color. Isn't it beautiful? I can now extract colored this pure and radiant. Back during my first experiments, I was so lacking, I couldn't get any color out at all. I ended up wasting all the samples I extracted from you. Remember what I said earlier about people who develop color later in life? That's where I saw the potential. What if I could extract the potential that anyone might be carrying? The result was a huge success. And it's not just people. I can extract from creatures too. Isn't that amazing? To think that things I thought were completely worthless could transform into such radiant color. I believe this is their soul, their very identity, and I can handle and extract it at will. I'm bestowing a gift upon them. I'm unearthing the worth that would have been buried forever and making it shine brilliantly. My extraction ability and all my years of research have finally reached perfection, and the result is Mixed. Right now I'm exploring just how many ways it can be used. What I've recently discovered is that creatures, which are instinctively drawn to color, can be controlled to some degree. Not perfectly, but enough. You're all out of your minds. Every single one of you. How can you be so calm about this? You crammed living people into an extractor just to make that. You really think the city is just going to let you get away with this? Well, I expected this kind of reaction, but you know, I genuinely don't understand what's wrong with any of it. I suppose my research is just too far ahead of its time to be understood. What a shame. Shut up, you're nothing but a murderer. What soul and identity? If you love extracting color so much, why don't you just extract it from your own body? I'm sure your color is stained with filth, a disgusting color soaked in sick pleasure. Actually, it isn't. I already checked. What? I've already been regularly extracting from my own body. There's no way I'd create something and not use it on myself. This is the result of dedicating everything I have to my research. The very moment it was complete, I put a part of myself in first. Even I shone in such a beautiful color. I keep it stored very carefully now. Who knows, it might come in handy again someday. Please, just shut up. Nobody asked about any of that. TL note, there is no getting through this psycho Marie. I guess I got a little carried away. Let me tell you one more thing while I'm at it. I hear Kay has come down to the Undercity. As expected, bringing you here was the right call to lure out Kay, the first black wielder. After all, Kay has always followed you around like a shadow. Even back then, all I had to do was kidnap you, and he'd come on his own. What better bait could there be? By now my men should be capturing him and bringing him here. Even with Black's power, taking on that many alone won't be easy. Take her away. We'll meet again when Kay arrives. Nah, wait. Let go of me. In the meantime, I need to prepare to welcome my guests. I'll be having a very special guest soon. Someone here to trade Mixed. While this freak keeps monologuing, the whole place starts to shake. What's that sound? Then the ceiling starts to collapse. Get out of the way. The ceiling's collapsing. What's happening all of a sudden? In all that rubble and dust, a silhouette of a person can be seen. Marie was glad to see who came to the rescue. It was Kay, with a perfect hero landing. And also cute Nero, with a serious face. Meanwhile, at the Eastern Administration Office, why is the boy we're monitoring there? The story is, he went to the Undercity, and right now he's fighting a gang called Zed. TL note, not sure why it's Zed and not Shadow Gang. According to emergency reports from the surveillance unit, he's attacking our branches one by one to save a kidnapped friend. Camellia, what is this mess? You were the one who told us to trust you. We also responded to the situation extremely fast, okay? And I'm the one who sent the surveillance unit to keep tabs on him. I haven't just been sitting around, you know. Besides, Counselor, you know more about the Black Wave than anyone. Because of this abnormal event, almost all our combat strength must be focused on the border. We're also struggling to request help from other pioneer units. We're fighting to gather resources just to survive and defend this entire city. Our personnel count is already at a critical limit. Then what about Red? Where is he right now? Collector and Jester appeared at another fortress, so we had to rush there to intercept them. Those damn black hands, they must have something to do with this anomaly. First, we must send peacekeeping forces to ensure his safety. Before he could finish, someone interrupted him. Wait, Counselor Hudson, don't be so reckless. Deploying forces hastily might not be the right move here. It would only give the Undercity gangs an opening to counterattack, making the situation even worse and uncontrollable. They may be traitors we'll eventually wipe out, but their power shouldn't be underestimated. Many of them are former pioneers who were once colorists. If this incident becomes the spark that creates a sea of fire, this city will fall into chaos. And besides, I still don't trust that black one even now. I only allowed it solely because I lacked the authority to make the decision. But the fact that he's already caused this much chaos means my judgment wasn't entirely wrong. Just thinking about the disaster that cursed black could cause in the future, it gives me the chills. So maybe we should take this opportunity to get rid of such a dangerous variable. That's one of the options available, isn't it? I believe you know exactly what I mean. I understand your concerns, Counselor, but I intend to deploy the peacekeeping forces to carry out our established plan. K is the only individual who can remove that mysterious barrier. He's too valuable an asset. We must protect him at all costs. Lady Luminos also saw how much potential he has, and I'm willing to bet that in the future, he'll carve his name into history. TL note, I'm very disappointed in you, Guild Leader Camellia. You didn't even try to defend your guild member. Good work, Counselor Hudson. I will take responsibility and handle this Undercity matter personally. Therefore, I will do what I believe needs to be done. I used to always respect you. You reached the rank of Counselor with only a normal color. But I never expected you to be this irrational. Honestly, I'm disappointed. I apologize. Then, next time I'll strive to meet your high expectations. I'll take my leave. What a waste of time. You worry too much. Counselor, allow me to lighten your burden a little. I'll send another member of Team Red along with the peacekeeping forces, as is already known. They are great fighters who proved themselves on their first expedition. I hope that eases your worries a bit. TL note, that's it, Camellia. I didn't see the difference between what you said and keeping your mouth shut. Go, sweep them all away. Don't let the city suffer because of your incompetence. Make sure everything is settled cleanly. Back in the Undercity, where K is in a hero entrance mode. What? How did you get past all my subordinates and reach this place? K ignored Psycho Man and started scanning the place. Marie's safety is my top priority. I have to defeat them as quickly as possible before they can gather. He used the arsenal of malice skill and started raining knives at the enemies. Too bad Psycho Man was not hit, but the guards were unfortunate and became like porcupines. Even the color glass storage was damaged, pouring all the colors to the floor. K took this opportunity and rushed forward while guards are still in disarray. Arriving at their back, he gave them jaw fractures. First mission accomplished. He was able to secure Marie from being a hostage. Marie is happy to see that K did not abandon her. Sorry I'm late. Did you wait long? Nero jumped into Marie's bosom, since he's also part of the rescue team. Sorry for making you both worry, and thanks for saving me. K also accidentally freed the captive people. Ah, what a shame. All the little rabbits are running away, and there was so much more I wanted to try. But well, whatever. I can always find new raw materials anyway. Most importantly, I'm glad to see you again, K. It's been a while, hasn't it? Do you know how happy I was when I heard you awaken to color? Ha ha ha. And you were able to survive with that color. You're truly a unique specimen. Seeing you in person like this makes me even more curious. I can't wait to find out just how bright it is when I extract your color. K asked Marie, who's the one who keeps spouting BS? He looks familiar. He's Blanc, the bastard who wanted to drain us dry back then. K finally remembers him, so he survived those ruins. How rude. I'm still standing here, alive and well, you know. Okay, enough small talk. Since we both want something, let's begin the experiment. Let's start the experiment as fellow researchers, okay? Here, consider this a gift. The glass vials containing colors broke in front of K. What is this? K, be careful. That liquid lures monsters. Exactly. I don't like getting my hands dirty when I fight. These monsters might not be able to kill you, but they can certainly drain your energy. It's feeding time. Creatures that were released from the cages started rushing towards K and Marie. He activated his arsenal skill and started the battle with the creatures. K, you shouldn't throw away a precious subject like that. Normally the power of color fades over time after use, but if I handle it, the result will be different. Psycho Dude used extraction skill. He. So this is the black everyone's been talking about. Finally, this is mine. I really want to see what's different about their black compared to other colors. I want more. This is still not enough. K, I'm so curious. What else can your power do? While Kay is handling the creatures, Marie is concerned about Kate's condition. This is bad. Usually, Kay can defeat them directly, but now, he's struggling. Just getting here used up a lot of his color. At this rate, he could die from color exhaustion. If he can absorb color pigments from these creatures, he'll recover. I have to find a way to help him. The ink mixture on the floor. Right. This is the impact of his ability. So much ink has spilled onto the floor. Being a mechanical engineer, what if I tried this? She connected the cables to get live electricity. Kay, don't touch the floor. She directly placed the electricity into the scattered color on the floor. All creatures who are soaked by the colors got a severe shock. Marie wants to make fried creatures for dinner.